Natasha, Chef Ludo, big fan of both of you and what you do in the show. So first, asking about this show, how many episodes are filmed and or going to be filmed? Are we allowed to know that?
Yes, you have the right to know that. We film 10 episodes. 10.
Right.
10 episodes. Yeah.
10 is the magic number. Now, Natasha, did you get to meet Chef Ludo a long time before casting, or did you just have like a chemistry coffee date and then take it from there?
Well, it was during the pandemic, but what was interesting is when they first sent me the project, I didn't think I knew who Ludo was, but I was already a huge fan. Like, he had this restaurant called Trois Familia that I would go to all the time, and I had like my favorite order, and then Mec I had been to, and so I was already like a huge fan of his food, and I didn't even realize it. So then when we met on, I think it was over Zoom, it was just, and then I got to know him, and then I was like, oh, he did these amazing, like French Mexican food. I've never even heard of that. It's just, he's so creative. And I really appreciated that.
Chef Ludo, at what point did she stop being able to stop having to call you chef, and did you just become Ludo? Did you make her wait, or was it right away?
I think she called me right away Ludo. That's what I like. I don't like.
No. I remember because I called him chef. He said, "Don't call me chef."
Oh, c'est vrai. I don't remember.
Because I watch so much Gordon Ramsay, and they always call him chef.
Yeah, I don't remember. That's cute. So yeah, I guess I tell to Natasha, tell her to stop to call me chef, because I don't like when people call me chef. I know I'm a chef. I don't need to people remind me. Call me Ludo.
So Ludo, is a lot of your technique based on mise en place?
Yes, of course. It's very important to set up yourself for success. And when you cook, you need to have a little bit of a good mise en place. It's like the restaurant. If you have a good mise en place, it's 50% of the service. It's good. Good mise en place is good. It's you are set for success.
Now, and Natasha, for people who are dumb, mise en place is what? Is like just making sure everything's set up?
Yeah, set up yourself, dice your onions before, have all your ingredients ready, clean. Or everything you need for the recipe for cooking need to be outside and set very well, like in the good order to cook. Yes, Natasha.
It's funny. My husband, the way he cooks the opposite. He just undoes every spice, has a whisk, and just like throws everything like that he thinks of, and then just like makes a humongous mess.
Oh, I can't cook like that. It's too messy for me.
I need to teach him mise en place.
That distinction is something I'm super curious about, because my employer made me read a book about mise en place, so I learned about it.
What book, Darren? Interesting.
It's the famous. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna check that. Mise en place. Okay.
So they made me learn it to be a private investigator, which has nothing to do with being a private investigator. Now, Natasha, your career has nothing to do with being organized. In fact, it's the exact opposite, in that there's not a lot of physical objects. It's all coming from the head. So I was curious if Ludo made you learn that kind of stuff because you were going to be in the kitchen so much.
I mean, I love the idea of things having a place, but like, I do feel that it always feels like Sisyphus. Like, it's just like trying so hard to like get things in order, especially having a toddler and a husband who's messy. He comes from like a long line of hoarders. And I just feel like there's just always that mess. Actually, maybe I wonder, does mise en place, can it relate to other parts of your life? Maybe I should read this book too.
The name of the book is Work Clean. So
I like it.
Work Clean. I'm gonna look at it.
There you go.
I get for my staff too, Darren.
Sure. Well, sorry to interrupt you there, Chef. I called you Chef. Does Moshe get along with Ludo?
Oh yeah, they met. They had a great old time. Well, everyone loves Ludo. He cooks amazing food for them.
Moshe is funny. I love your husband. He's so cool.
That's fantastic to hear, because sometimes it's, does the husband or wife get along with that person? Okay, then they can be friends. So Ludo, had you been familiar with Natasha's stand-up or another period or other projects of hers before the show?
I know Natasha a little bit before, because...
Don't lie, Ludo.
No, seriously. I know your name. I know a bit Natasha, because she roasted people, so I know about that. and I watch a lot stand-up
Comedy?
comedy. Yeah, I love it. I love to laugh. Sometimes I don't love because I don't understand. That's the problem. My wife told me everything is funny because my English sometimes I don't get all the joke. That's the problem. But I knew who was Natasha, and they told me who was Natasha too when I meet her the first time too. You know, yeah, it's true, Natasha.
Okay, I believe you.
Ouais. I love stand-up. It's so cool. It's so funny. I watch a lot of French one, of course, not really American, but you know, because I understand better in French. You should watch on Netflix the stand-up, the series is so cool.
Oh,
with French stand-ups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Netflix, you like it, Darren? It's so cool.
I do. Well, my favorite show as of late is a French show which is on Netflix called Call My Agent. Have you seen that show?
Yeah.
We've both seen it. I love that show. I think I watched it the whole time we were in Atlanta. It was really good.
There you go.
What Netflix stand-up is cool. I like it. I think it's very cute. It's
great French language stuff. Yeah.
It's very interesting to see how they get creativity or this comedian.
Sure. Well, back to Natasha here. What's your dish specialty kind of situation? Like people are coming over and they say you have to cook something. What is it?
When I was pregnant, my friend Kristen came over and she's like, you have to learn how to cook something. She's like, I'm going to teach you how to roast a chicken. And it is unbelievably easy, although Ludo did. So basically all you do is take out the inside, put a lemon, garlic, herbs inside the chicken, and then just empty a Trader Joe's bag of like colorful carrots and maybe some onions and put it around it, olive oil, salt, and pepper. But then the trick and that was already delicious because, you know, the juices, getting the vegetables. And then you just check. And then she told me, you know, you just like, if the leg comes open, then it's done, it's ready. But then Ludo's trick is to put the butter underneath the skin. And that kind of takes it to a whole new level.
Skin is frying a lot and makes the skin more crispy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I have one quick question for both of you, and then I'm going to let you roam free and get asked the same 5 questions by the next writer interviewer. And that's first, Chef Ludo, when did you realize, hey, I want to be in a career on camera as opposed to just being the person cooking in the restaurant or owning a restaurant?
Wow, that's a good question. I think it happened like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. It was my first TV show for Sundance, and it's called Ludo Bite America. It was a pop-up show, and I love it. I love to be on camera. It was fun. I don't like that much people tell me what to do. You know, it was hard for me. I was not used to, but I love it. I love the thing we say all the time. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
I love it. It's so cool. I love it. No, I have fun TV, you know, and I love it because I can show to people, you know, to express myself and show my passion, and also teach people how to cook. You know, I love it. I love to sharing, you know. Be a chef is to share, you know, about cooking. You know, so I love to be on TV just to share my passion. I love it.
You are definitely great on camera. And Natasha, the last question here. You are clearly the best export from Rockford, Illinois.
What about Cheap Trick, like your shirt?
Well, that was my question. Is Cheap Trick the #2 export from Rockford, or is it the Sock Monkey? What's the #2?
I don't know what the Sock Monkey is, and you are definitely flattering me. Cheap Trick is obviously the #1 import. They're a massive band for the past, 40 years. When I was young, I used to I did waitress as well, but I worked in a grocery store. And when Rick Nielsen would come into the grocery store, I remember I always wanted him to go down my aisle. So I would just whoever I was checking out and I'd see him, I would just put all their stuff for free. Just anything to get Rick to come through my aisle. I don't know what I thought I was going to do. I mean, he didn't care. I didn't even say anything to him, but just getting that brush with people who, I mean, who knows how much time they spend in Rockford either. I mean, those people were on tour 320 days a year. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if you're the #1 Rockford person, is it Cheap Trick was 2 or Fred Van Vliet was #2? I don't even know who that is. So I guess I'm #2. Well, whatever it is, thank you both for your time. Congratulations on the show being wonderfully received, and looking forward to more episodes beyond the initial.
Merci, Darren.
Oh, you're sweet. Okay.
Have a great
day.
Paltrocast.